Hello Minecraft and welcome to YouTube. This is Ottermania and today it's episode 2 of our Let's Play series, Let's Play with Shapey-Shapes. That's right, we're doing episode 2. Last time, episode 1, we found a place to start out. We found a nice village off in the distance and we raided that for some resources and supplies. We got some sheep, we got a llama, and we built this beautiful little abstract shape indicating where my home base is. I'll never lose this thing again. It's all set. Now, in between recording and right now, I did some farming. I did some axe chopping. I swung my axe back and forth and I got a whole bunch of wood. And I used up as much of the axes as I had. I only have 2 left, and I am out of stone completely. I got a lot of oak wood, a little bit of birch wood, but now I'm really at a loss for some stone. So I found a cave, and I'm going to go explore that, and I want to do that with you guys. You know, I don't want to have anything off camera, really. I want to have everything include you guys. So here's the cave that I saw. I have no idea how deep this is. I have no idea how dangerous it is. I don't have any armor. I don't have any iron to make armor. I'm just going to start going. We're going to see how far this goes. As I'm going through these mines, I want to make a couple things clear. First of all, I'm torching this in a very particular way. I'm actually leaning the torch against the wall so they're leaning outwards towards the exit. I've seen lots of people make different torch designs so they put it all on the left side or on the right side. I don't like that. I get confused with the lefts and rights. So I always have my torches pointing directly outside. I can just follow them and I know exactly where I'm going. Second of all, these water streams right here, I actually don't want to get rid of these. I like the way they look. I want to have them so that they flow into a pit instead of just all over the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, make a little pit, cover this over, and then once it's all settled down, I'm going to open it up again. That's going to let loose the creeper, but the water will be safe. And this creeper right here, I'm going to set up a little blockade. The creeper's going to come up, he's going to pause, and this is a creeper. They creep. They don't come at you directly. Once they're close enough, they stop. This guy, oh, he's getting a little excited. Oh, hello. Hey there. Do you have the time? And the great thing is I can just look at him, smack him once, go back to hiding. Look at him again. Ooh, where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Still creeping. And I don't even have to worry about this guy. He's a non-issue. You know, one more hit, he's gone. So I'll just smack. There we go. Creepers are no problem. Interesting thing, when you come up to an opening like this, kind of a second escape hatch from your mines, if you look out of it and you think, oh, this is a pretty good place to set up camp, you can also set that up. But I honestly don't think this place is pretty good. It's pretty covered. I'm gonna cover it up with some cobblestone. I'm gonna, actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab some dirt and then I'm gonna cover it up with dirt. Another thing that I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start finding little pockets of dirt and digging them up. Dirt is kind of a resource that I don't get very often. Some people flatten ground and they end up with a whole bunch of dirt in their storage system. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and keep the land as natural as possible. In fact, I'm probably going to spend dirt trying to fill in creeper holes and fill in those stupid lakes that pop up all over the place. I want to get as much dirt as possible, and the easiest way is just whenever I'm mining, just pick up some dirt. And if I'm at diamond level, usually mining out the dirt reveals some diamonds, and with a shovel that's a little bit faster than this, it goes almost instantaneously. Oh, and here's a lava pocket that I was talking about. When I come across this, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to block it off. I know it's going to still flow down, and once it finishes flowing, I'm going to look for where it was flowing, pop a hole, and then uncover it. And now I've got a nice little convenient light source. I got a lava source if I need it, It's all going to be good. Okay, I've used up about a stack of torches, and I'm out of food. I didn't get many resources on this trip, but all I'm doing right now is I'm following my torches. They're just pointing me the way out. And yeah, I've made it back to the entrance already. Alright, back on the surface. And we've got a little bit of sugarcane growing here. We got the sheep, so bred them up a little bit. And we'll just make it back inside, cook up some iron, and we're pretty much good to go. Okay, the one thing that I want to do right now is I want to take some wheat, and I'm going to make more of a sheep pen. Well, not a sheep pen. I'm going to make a cow pen, because cows mean leather, leather means books, books means enchanting, enchanting means endgame stuff. Ah, spotted one. Spotted 3. Awesome. Oh, and this is the stupid lakes that I was talking about. Like, my goodness. This is horrible. Like, floating grass all over the place. It's just in the middle, you get stuck in it, and your animals get stuck in it, the mobs get stuck on it, skeletons like to go for a bath and shoot you. I mean, we just don't need this. I just don't need this. That's not what I want to have in my area. But we've got some cows. Let's bring them in. Alright, now we got some cows in here, and we got some sheep that somehow managed to find their way outside of the pen. I'm not sure how this happened. I guess they can fit through this little fence door. I'll have to fix that. But for now, I think we can just say these cows are happy. We'll give them a little bit of wheat. I'm going to leave that post there. That's fine. That'll be kind of like a post that I can tie up my llama for future trips. Sheep, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep you outside for a second. No, I think I'm going to have to lead you back in. And with that, we got our cows. We got our sheep. We've got the cows starting to repopulate. That's great. And now I think it's time to start using some of this iron for what we need it. Take all our iron. We're going to need a set of armor. We're going to need a set of tools. We're going to need shears. We're going to need a bucket. And once we've got that, we are pretty much out of iron. Well, we still got some cooking up, but it's really not much. Let's just put it all on. And we're looking bespoke. Not bad. It's a fresh new morning, and I am ready to do some adventuring. I got a little bit of stone, I got some iron, I'm all kitted out in my gear, got my llama, got my Shapey-Shapes that we're going to have to deal with eventually, and we're going to go out and get some resources that we don't have yet. I desperately, desperately want some spruce wood, I want some acacia wood, I want it all. So I'm going to bring this little llama. We're going to come up with a name. We're going to get a name tag for you, no problem. I see some acacia in the distance. I'm going to go for that first, and then eventually we'll find our way to some spruce, I bet. And maybe get some dark wood as well. Come on, llama. Let's go. Oh gosh, look, there's another portal. And I have an iron pickaxe, so I can finally grab the gold blocks off of it. Let's just go pilfer this real quick. Yoink! Oh, we got a chest this time. Obsidian, fire protection, projectile protection. That projectile protection is pretty good. Silk touch pick. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. I want to have that silk touch, and I want it on a pick. That's perfect. Oh, and you can even see the little icon over there. Perfect. I know exactly where home is. I mean, I'm not going to see it in a few steps when that gets unloaded, but for now, I can see it. Let's get some acacia. As I'm chopping this down, I don't like to ravage my world. I don't like to make it look like someone has come in and stolen everything of value. I want to keep this place looking relatively natural. So I'm leaving the bottom stump. And when I get a few saplings from the tree leaves decaying, I'm going to replant it, and it's going to be like no one was ever here. Oh my gosh, look at all those salmon. I don't have a stable food supply. I'm just going to take advantage of these guys. Let's go fishing. Okay, freshly planted, still decaying, but I've got a few leaves. I'm just going to grab this one. Oop, and I'll grab that one. Yeah, we've got enough acacia. Let's keep exploring. Let's see what else is out there. Oh, is that a... Oh, that is a jungle village. Or not a jungle village, an acacia village. I wonder if we'll get lucky and we'll find some really good resources there. Now, I know I said that I wanted to keep places untouched, but, you know, villages, you kind of got to go for them when you see them. Although I don't think I'm going to take all the clay and the terracotta from this place. I actually, oh my gosh, it's got like cliffs here. This is beautiful. Usually you have buildings just floating out in the middle of nowhere. This is great. Oh, melons, awesome. Okay, so we got the two viney plants. We got pumpkins and we got melons. That's perfect. I'm just going to take all these. You know what? I'm going to leave some of these. I'm going to leave one. I don't think I'm going to ravage this place completely. I'm just going to take the nice things that they don't really need. I don't think they need bread. They're not eating. And I'll just pop that off. And, well, don't mind if I do. I'll just take your job. Oh, there we go. There we go. Bookcases. This is going to help a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 8 bookcases. That is huge. Oh my gosh. We won't even have to worry about getting... we won't have to worry about anything once we have all those books. Is this another? Don't tell me. Oh, we have 16 bookshelves. We don't even need cows. We don't even need sugarcane. We are set. This is amazing. You know what? While we're here, I'm going to take one of these orange carpets and I'm going to outfit our llama with orange carpet. Maybe that looks better. I don't know. Kind of looks the same. What about a white? What about a white carpet? You know, I'm not feeling it. I don't think either of those look good. I think the blue is the best so far. Yeah, the blue is definitely the best. We'll keep looking. Beautiful. We got a saddle. Love it. Oh my gosh, more bookshelves. Yeah, no, we're taking advantage of this. Man, these llamas really know how to parkour up a mountain. I just zoomed through and he was able to keep up. Perfect. The thing that I don't like about these acacia biomes, these savanna biome villages, is they have all this like water flowing, and that's just from the farmland. The farmland is done so poorly. If this gets updated at all, it creates a huge waterfall, and it just makes a mess. Oh, hello. Now that I've got some acacia, I'm going to go back home because I know right next door there's some dark oak, and I really need some dark oak for my builds. And then after that, I'm going to see if there's any connecting mountains, if I can go to some sort of a taiga biome and grab some spruce wood, because that's basically going to be everything I need for now. Now that I've made it, I think it's time to start farming up some wood. I'm going to chop down a whole bunch of trees. I think it's important as I'm chopping these trees down to kind of respect the fact that they are in a world. And this is a world that I'm going to be living in. I want to make sure that I take care of this world. Any tree that I chop down, any land that I'm using, I want to make sure that it doesn't have a negative impact on the world around it. I don't want to go around saying, oh, here's this big scar where I did a big quarry. I don't want to have gigantic holes in the ground or creeper holes or anything. I wanted this place to look good. I don't want to have blank forests that used to hold trees and now just hold lots of nothing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is if you want to have a world that's worthy of respect, you gotta respect the world. Oh, you know, this is the mushroom that I chopped down earlier, but I didn't get to all the way. I really like this. I think this looks better than the original. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, look at that. The more mushrooms that are kind of shortened look a lot better. I am a big fan. Yeah, we didn't munch into the forest all that much, but I'm out of axes. I don't have any tools. Let's go back. It's getting late. Let's sleep the night away, and then we'll go for one last push for some spruce. I've cleared out my inventory. I've got a brand new iron axe. I'm all set to go, and I'm headed to that mountain of my dreams. We're going to take a look at the area. I haven't visited this yet. I'm really excited to see what it looks like. I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Oh, I got to get a better look. There it is. All right, 2 thoughts that I've had. 1, this looks gorgeous. 2, it's right next to a savanna, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. But it's also next to this dark oak forest. It's like a pillar right between 2 different worlds, 2 completely different biomes. Desert on one side, snow-topped mountains, lush forests, and arid badlands. It's pretty much the best spot ever, and I'm super excited to be building there. So let's head to the mountains. Hopefully we'll find some spruce trees. Okay, we got lucky. There's some spruce right there. Not too much, but just enough. And this mountain range looks very strange. I think I've got some ideas for how to fill up this area with some good-looking geometry. But that's for another project. That's another time. Ladies and gentlemen, spruce trees acquired. Let's go. I think since there aren't very many of these, I'm just going to chop them all down, or all the ones that I can see, and replant them, and then we'll be all set for the builds that I have planned today. I have just decimated this forest, and you wouldn't be able to tell, because I planted everything back just the way it was. Nobody even knows. But I've got a couple stacks of wood, and I'm ready to get started. Look at that beacon lighting my way home. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I found a few creepers, stabbed them a couple times, and got me some music discs, so that's nice to have. We'll just stash those in, oh, we gotta figure out this storage situation then soon. Okay, I'm ready to start my build for the day. I want to build something above this base. I think it's going to be a little bit of a farm, a little bit of just an environment to have some plants. It may not be an actual farm, I might not use it for anything, but it's going to be there. So I'd like to first make a pathway that leads from the door, follows this trail, and goes up this hill. So we'll start working on that. Up there I've labeled my end point. I think I'm going to start maybe right here, and then we're just going to rough out a path that curls up and reaches that spot. Okay, I think we've got it. We're going to have to make sure that this looks a little bit better, so trim a little bit, add a little bit. It's going to take some tweaking to make it right. My general build philosophy is start out by doing it wrong, and then make it better. I don't know. I'm starting to get some second thoughts about this, but it's good enough to go for the second run. Because the goal is to have this made out of slabs so you can cleanly walk right up it. So let's pull out a crafting table and get me some birch slabs. That'll be enough to start. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't quite have the curve that I want. I'm gonna see if I can give another pass at it. Yeah, there we go. That's a pretty good improvement. Give it a little bit of curve. Still need to tweak a couple corners, add some here, maybe add one block here. Yeah, I think that's good. It looks like a nice path. Much happier with this. We'll just be coming up all the way along here, up on top, and now we've got an entire plane to work with. So I think the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get prepared for a farm that sits over this lake. Green she's da 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 da. Oh gosh. Oh, hello, sir. How are you doing? Very trigger happy, it looks like. Let's see. One boat for you. And we'll bring you along here. You can keep watch over my flock. Come on by. Have a boat. Have a boat. There you go. Ah, nothing like a pillager. Hey, bud. How's it going? You enjoy shooting nothing? It's a neat thing about these pillagers and skeletons, and anyone who shoots arrows. If you're in a boat with them, they can't hit you. Minor annoyances aside, I think we're ready to start a little build. I haven't actually killed the pillagers, but, you know, they're going to be on their best behavior from here on out. I'm going to start by preparing my area, and once I'm done, I'm going to start planning out the structure. Okay, I've just made a big old square. This is going to be the start of a small sugarcane farm. We actually don't need much sugarcane because we already got all those bookshelves earlier from the previous episode. But, you know, I think it's a good idea to have some sugarcane just in case you need to trade books to villagers or, you know, you like to have an aesthetic build. So let's get going with this. I'm going to start building it out from the underside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at these two blocks and I'm just going to move in with some spruce. Just like this. So I'll have these two blocks next to each other, and then a step, and then these two blocks next to each other. I'm going to do that all the way around. It's pretty clear what's going on when you look at it all completed. I'm going to do another layer in oak. I've got another solid layer right in here. Doesn't have to be solid, but I don't like mobs spawning in my spaces. Next layer out of birch. Actually, I think we'll just finish it off with birch. And we'll trim that off. Yep. Looks perfect. And right as the sun is setting, you found a sheep friend. Wasn't that nice? We're not farming you guys, so I've got a start going right now, but I still have one more thing that I want to do. I want to add a little bit more texture to it. So I'm going to add some slabs. I'm just going to be putting some slabs right in the corners here. It's going to add a little bit more texture, and I'll put one on the bottom. How are you shooting out of the back of your head? I've been going back and forth over and over trying to make sure that I've got everything in the right spot, and I think I've got it. Yeah. I like the color gradient, the fade from the dark oak all the way down to the birch. I think this looks pretty nice. And I think it looks nice just hanging over my base. Not really a part of it, but if you come up here, you can access it just here. And this will be where we have all of our sugarcane. I put everything in a nice pattern, so it fits all nice and snug. The only problem is I only brought 1 bucket of water, so I'm going to have to go and find another water source. Okay, looks like we got them all. Let's start planting. The farm is now complete. I put some green carpet on top of my water sources, and there's a jack-o'-lantern underneath this one, so it should be hydrated and all lit up. I don't know about the edges. I might have to put some extra torches. You know, I'm just gonna do that just to be safe. I noticed also that because of this gigantic object in the center floating, there's a dark spot right here, so we'll add a little bit of torch action right up here. Alright, that doesn't look so bad. I kind of like it. Very nice. So I think this was a pretty good, productive day. Got a path going, I've got this abstract shape going, I got a whole lot of resources, and I set myself up for success in the future. I think next episode, I'm going to start handling those bees right over there. I've got some ideas, and I can't wait to get something that looks both beautiful and functional. Anyway, I think that's it. This has been Ottermania. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this stuff, let me know. I'd love. This is a very small channel right now, and I would love to have some interaction with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.